is up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Revv Time. Today I wanted to cover a subject that was brought up by somebody in the comment section of a previous video. And what he suggested or would have liked to have heard was just like crunch sounds, not necessarily high gain, but just, crunch sounds between the D20 and the G20. And at first, I wasn't really sure, how to do that. But the more I thought about it, it's like, okay, well, I could crank out the clean channels on both these amps so that they're overdriving. But I thought, the D20 is more of a clean pedal platform amp, but it's not without a pole boost or essentially a crunch channel. So I thought maybe go the route of comparing the second channel of the G20 because it has a drive channel, and take that and compare it to the D20 in that pole gain boost mode, or what would be considered more of a crunch sound. And it's not really, I'm not trying to get them to sound the same because they don't, but what I am trying to do is just do kind of a lower gain crunch thing, because the D20 is only going to get so much gain in the way that it's set up. But I just thought maybe between the two, I'll run the gain lower on the G20 and just see what kind of results we get. So I'm going to be able to switch between these fairly quickly using my my Ampete switcher, and we'll just bump back and forth. So actually the amp you're hearing right now is the D20, and I've got it dialed up for kind of a crunch sound, almost like a Malcolm Young kind of thing. It feels really good. Now you can see the way I have it dialed. I've got the bass rolled all the way off, and the reason, well, let me first make sure to preface, it's the same exact cabinet on both amps. Nothing changes there, so it's the 4x12 IR model that comes stock in the amp in position 1. But even with that in mind, the reason the bass is rolled off is because this is a more kind of, Fender-esque or American circuit. So if you take like a blackface Fender combo and you want to get some gain out of it like this, what's going to happen as you turn that gain up, it's going to start getting more and more tubby in the low end. So you just have to roll the bass off. And usually I just roll it all the way off because there's enough of a mid fatness there that I'm not missing the low end anyways, especially through a 4x12 cab. The mids are, noon. Now I do have the treble cranked up just like you would on kind of a blackface style amplifier. So it's got some bite. So I know it may look a little funny dialed that way. And of course the gain pot is pulled, so it's in crunch mode. But to me, this just sounds like a really cool vintage crunch. And it definitely gets me into that, maybe AC/DC style, territory. Or maybe even like, Thin Lizzy. I'm dating myself so bad. You guys are probably too young for this, but like, you guys know what tune that is? That's Boys Are Back in Town. Man, it just puts me right there. And neck position sounds really good. So that's how the D20 sounds more as a straight ahead kind of crunch amp. So let's switch straight to the G20 and see what that sounds like. Similar amount of gain. I'm going to turn up the volume just a little bit. Oh, good job, Shawn, putting the amp right where you could reach it. There we go. So you can hear right away D20, G20. The G20 to me sounds and feels a little bit more modern. Back to the D20. G20. Yeah, like I said, that's more of a kind of a modern tone. It's still a great tone. It's a great crunch tone. Probably cuts better for soloing. D20. G20. D20. G20. Yeah, so the mid characteristic is different. It's, like I said, it's definitely tighter. You know, I could turn on the wide switch. Let's see. Oh, I can't reach it. There we go. So the wide switch is on now. So it's adding some top end, but it's making the low end not as tight. So now let's go back to the D20. There's like a mid presence there. G20. Yeah, there's less mids there. And now there is a little bit more gain because I turned the wide switch on. I'll turn that back off. D20. I mean, I personally tend to lean towards the D20. That's a little more kind of my style. But boy, they both sound good for this. I mean, I guess the way I could sum it up is, yeah, the D20 feels a little more vintage in how it's breaking up. And the G20 is more modern. I didn't try the neck position on the G20. Neck position on the D20. G20. D20. know in the comment section below what you guys hear, what you guys thought. I've certainly got, my opinion, and I'm playing so I can feel what these are doing. But yeah, I would love to hear, what you guys thought about the 2 amps more as a crunch amplifier, because we've compared cleans, and I think in the next demo I'm gonna maybe mess around with comparing the G20 second channel to the Revv G3, and that was actually from somebody else's comment as well. So keep those comments coming. If you have ideas or things that you'd like for me to show you guys, I will certainly endeavor to abide. All right. Hope everybody's doing good. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next time.